And staying with the theme of archaeology, a new exhibit at London's British Museum is introducing visitors to the gods of Egypt via the depths of the Mediterranean Sea. Sunken Cities, Egypt's Lost Worlds, features hundreds of relics from two Egyptian cities rediscovered beneath the seabed.
100% man-made. What on earth is it?
The ocean still covers over 70% of the Earth's surface, and as expected, it holds more secrets than we can ever imagine. Divers, plunging into the deep, have stumbled upon some of the most bizarre and jaw-dropping discoveries. What kinds of secrets lie beneath the surface of the deep sea? What creepy and unusual discoveries have been made there? Stay with us till the end to find out. Number 15. Road to Atlantis. Deep beneath the waves, where sunlight barely reaches, lies a mysterious pathway that has stirred the imaginations of scientists aboard the EV Nautilus vessel. This underwater marvel, the road to Atlantis, was stumbled upon during the Luʻuaeaahikiikekumu expedition near the top of Nootka Seamount in the Pacific. Picture a well-preserved brick road winding 3,376 feet beneath the ocean's surface. The excitement among the researchers is palpable in the video footage captured during their 24/7 live stream. "It's the road to Atlantis!" exclaims one scientist, while another marvels at the uniqueness of the structure, calling it the Yellow Brick Road.
It's the road to Atlantis.
Yeah.
The Yellow Brick Road?
This is the Yellow Brick Road.
With only about 3% of the Papahānaumokuākea Marine National Monument explored, the discovery adds an intriguing chapter to the ocean's enigmatic tales. As we delve into the depths, it's worth noting that the legend of Atlantis dates back to Plato's dialogues around 360 BC. The way to Atlantis is an intriguing chapter in the continuing investigation of the mysteries surrounding our planet. Even though experts reject the idea that Atlantis is a buried metropolis, people are still drawn to discovering age-old secrets beneath the ocean's depths. Number 14. $1 million treasure. In a spectacular underwater discovery off the Florida coast, a family of treasure hunters hit the jackpot by unearthing a 300-year-old Spanish treasure from a sunken shipwreck. The treasure, managed by 1715 Fleet Queen's Jewels LLC, includes 51 exceptionally rare gold coins, a dazzling 40-foot length of ornate gold chain, and a singular coin named Tricentennial Royal, crafted for the King Felipe V. This particular coin alone is valued at a staggering $500,000 due to its rarity and near-pristine condition, according to reports from the firm. The Schmidt family, consisting of Rick and Lisa, their two children, and their daughter-in-law, achieved this remarkable feat a month ago, but managed to keep it under wraps until now. Brent Brisbane, representing 1715 Fleet Queen's Jewels LLC, expressed the family's difficulty in containing their excitement, stating, "They've been beside themselves." The find, lauded as one of the most remarkable in 1715 fleet history, was celebrated on social media by the company, extending congratulations to the Schmidt family and the crew of the Aaron Booty. This isn't the Schmidt family's first brush with underwater fortune. A few years ago, they uncovered artifacts from the 1700s worth over $250,000 near Fort Pierce, Florida. However, as per regulations, only a portion of their recent $1 million treasure trove remained in their possession, and the rest was handed over to the state of Florida. The Schmidts, with their golden touch beneath the waves, continue to add to their legacy of uncovering treasures lost to time. Number 13. Underwater Sculpture Park. Beneath the glistening surface of Grenada's crystal-clear waters lies a world where modern art and marine marvels collide. The Grenada Underwater Sculpture Park. Crafted by eco-artist Jason DeCaires Taylor in 2006, this mesmerizing underwater haven emerged in the aftermath of Hurricane Ivan's fury 2 years earlier, becoming a testament to nature's resilience and human creativity. Spanning 800 square meters in the Molinera Beauséjour Marine Reserve off Grenada's west coast, the park houses 75 sculptures, each submerged 5 to 8 meters deep. Fashioned from pH-neutral cement, these artistic wonders not only withstand the ocean's embrace, but also provide a canvas for coral and polyps to thrive, restoring the ecosystem after the havoc wreaked by the hurricane. Recognized as one of National Geographic's 25 Wonders of the World, the underwater sculptures beckon adventure seekers and art enthusiasts. The park's pH-neutral sculptures blend seamlessly with the underwater world and create a haven for marine life to flourish, transforming the area into an eco-friendly hotspot. For those eager to explore this aquatic masterpiece, diverse options await. Scuba diving offers an intimate encounter with the sculptures, providing a front-row seat to this unique fusion of art and nature. Guided tours cater to seasoned divers and novices, ensuring everyone can partake in this extraordinary adventure. Snorkeling tours and cruises, often organized directly from hotels, offer alternative perspectives. At the same time, glass-bottom boat rides allow exploration without the constraints of oxygen tanks. Whether you dive deep or stay near the surface, visiting Grenada's underwater sculpture park promises an unforgettable journey to witness the magic beneath the waves. Number 12. Moai Statue's Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is not just a land of ancient events. It's a mesmerizing underwater realm where the massive stone guardians, carved by the Polynesians centuries ago, find an unexpected home on the ocean floor. Immersing oneself in the crystal-clear waters off Easter Island is a unique privilege. The visibility, a staggering 36 meters even on an off day, offers divers an unparalleled view of tunnels, caves, walls, and captivating lava formations. While the marine life might not rival other Pacific dive sites, encounters with turtles, tropical fish, moray eels, yellowfin tuna, and sharks are not uncommon. The warm temperatures year-round make this underwater adventure even more inviting. But the real highlight of diving in Easter Island's waters is the grand unveiling of the underwater moai. Standing approximately 7 meters tall, this colossal stone carving rests on the ocean floor, its imposing gaze fixed on the surrounding abyss. The mystery deepens as divers ponder its origins. Did it tumble from the coastline above, or was it intentionally placed beneath the waves? Some suggest it might be a prop from Kevin Costner's film, while others claim it's a local's heartfelt remembrance, though what remains a puzzle. Despite speculations about its authenticity, the underwater moai captivates with its sheer size and presence. Whether it's a movie prop or a local tribute, the giant statue adds a touch of intrigue to the already captivating underwater landscape. Number 11. Human-sized jellyfish. Two divers embarked on an extraordinary journey during Wild Ocean Week in 2019 in the oceans off Cornwall, England. Biologist Lizzie Daly and cameraman Dan Abbott had been exploring the coastal waters for about half an hour when an astonishing sight unfolded: a colossal, approximately 5-foot-long barrel jellyfish. Unlike the typical encounters with jellyfish that wash up on beaches, this gigantic specimen gracefully emerged from the murky water. The duo spent the next hour swimming alongside the massive jellyfish, capturing the surreal moment on film. Lizzie Daly, a UK Marine Conservation Society ambassador, expressed the humbling experience of being in the presence of such a majestic creature. The barrel jellyfish, the largest in the UK, boasts 8 frilly arms adorned with stinging tentacles and usually grows up to 3 feet long. While encountering jellyfish in their natural habitat is rare for humans, Daly reassured that this species has a mild sting and poses no threat. Some might not even feel the jellyfish's sting, making it a safe and fascinating encounter. Reflecting on their ambitious week-long expedition, Daly highlighted the diverse marine encounters, from seals to breaching minke and lunge-feeding whales, dolphins, and giant jellyfish. Number 10. Underwater Train Graveyard. Moving from England to the coast of New Jersey, there is a hidden treasure that some people call a train graveyard. However, it is more than just a graveyard, because it's an underwater time capsule. Discovered by chance in 1985 by oceanographer Paul Hepler, the deep-sea train graveyard holds the remains of 2 locomotives lost in the 1850s, resting silently under 90 feet of water. Despite the murky depths, experts have identified these watery relics as rare Planet-class 222T model locomotives, self-contained and weighing about 15 tons. A peculiar chapter in locomotive history is that these engines were obsolete almost as soon as they were produced due to their smaller size than the standard locomotives of the time. The mystery deepens as historical records provide no insight into the origin or loss of these engines. Speculations suggest they were being transported from Boston to the mid-Atlantic on a barge, encountering a storm off the coast of Long Branch, New Jersey. The engines might have accidentally fallen off the barge in the tumultuous weather, or were intentionally jettisoned to prevent a catastrophe. Remarkably well preserved, despite being submerged for 160 years, these locomotives have caught the attention of experts and enthusiasts alike. Now, a restoration project spearheaded by Dan Lieb, in collaboration with the New Jersey Museum of Transportation, aims to bring these engines back to the surface. The restoration serves the interests of train enthusiasts. It offers historians and researchers a rare opportunity to study this peculiar engine model and its construction methods. While the fate of public viewing remains uncertain, the effort poured into this ambitious restoration project promises to unveil a piece of history hidden beneath the ocean's surface. Number 9. Sunken Egyptian City. In the depths of the Mediterranean, a hidden chapter of ancient Egypt's history came to light in 1996, thanks to the keen eye of French archaeologist Frank Gaudio. He discovered beneath the waves the submerged remains of two illustrious cities, Thonis Heracleion and Canopus, lost for over 1,000 years. Thonis Heracleion and Canopus were bustling trade hubs between ancient Egypt, Greece, and the Mediterranean. Gods and kings, frozen in time, lay powerless as fish swam through the remnants of majestic temples. The underwater ruins unveiled a rich tapestry of history, with hieroglyphs adorned with algae and statues withdrawing from the world, inch by inch. Natural forces, including rising sea levels, subsidence, and earthquakes triggering tidal waves, conspired to sink these once vibrant cities beneath the sea. The archaeological exploration led by Gaudio uncovered physical remnants. It shed light on the religious evolution during the Greco-Macedonian rule. Among the treasures recovered, a colossal head of Serapis, a Greek incarnation of the Egyptian god Osiris Apis, stands out. These statues, depicting Greco-Macedonian rulers as Egyptian pharaohs, reveal a strategic political shift. The Ptolemies, understanding the need for local support, adopted Egyptian beliefs and rituals to legitimize their rule. The underwater excavation also unveiled an astonishing 69 ships, constituting the largest assemblage ever discovered. A sacred barge, likely used during the Mysteries of Osiris celebrations, showcased the intricate waterways linking Canopus and Thonis Heracleion. Despite these remarkable finds, Gaudio's team excavated less than 5% of the vast site, leaving a trove of material on the seabed, waiting to reveal more secrets of Egypt's sunken cities. Number 8. Thistlegorm Shipwreck. The SS Thistlegorm, often hailed as the world's most popular wreck, unveils a captivating tale of its final voyage during World War II, culminating in a dramatic and explosive end that has since become a haven for scuba divers. Commissioned in June 1940, Thistlegorm, a 415-foot steamship, was more than just a vessel. It was a floating time capsule carrying the weight of war. Laden with motorcycles, locomotives, trucks, rifles, and even Wellington boots, the ship embarked on its fourth and final journey, destined for British soldiers in northern Africa. As Thistlegorm anchored off the Sinai Peninsula, waiting to navigate the Suez Canal, tragedy struck. German bombers on a mission to sink a troop transport ship stumbled upon the majestic vessel. Dropping 2 bombs on cargo hold 4, the impact triggered a cataclysmic explosion, tearing the ship apart and sending locomotives airborne. The wreckage, now resting at the bottom of the Red Sea, is a surreal underwater museum. The stern, twisted at a 90-degree angle, houses the ship's massive propeller and anti-aircraft guns. The impact site reveals overturned Mark VII Bren carrier tanks, spilled munitions, and scattered artifacts frozen in time. Diving into Thistlegorm's intact cargo holds is like stepping back into 1941. Grenades, mines, Morris cars, Bedford trucks, motorcycles, guns, spare parts, and more create an eerie yet fascinating spectacle. On the deck, remnants of the captain's cabin, anchor winch, and tank and railway freight cars paint a vivid picture of the ship's past. Amidst the relics, marine life has found its home. Soldierfish, sweepers, crocodile fish, trevally, batfish, and hawksbill turtles coexist with the remnants of war, adding a touch of the surreal to this historical dive site. Number 7. Black Sea Devil. In the eerie depths of Central California, the ocean's spotlight falls on a mysterious creature, the Black Sea Devil anglerfish. With its mouth agape, needle-sharp teeth, and a slightly startled expression, this rare anglerfish recently made its cinematic debut. On November 17th, researchers captured the first ever footage of this elusive species alive in its natural habitat, 1,900 feet below the surface in the Monterey Bay Canyon. The discovery was no small achievement. Using a remotely operated vehicle, ROV, scientists spotted a 5-inch-long black sea devil, allowing them to bring her to the surface alive. Bruce Robeson, a deep-sea ecologist at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, expressed his astonishment at the perfect condition of the anglerfish. Unlike preserved specimens in research facilities, a living specimen provides unparalleled insights. Researchers study the fish in a dark, chilly environment, mimicking its natural habitat. The anglerfish's behavior has already thrown scientists for a loop, using its dorsal fin for swimming, a revelation never observed before. Additionally, the fish seems to breathe more than anticipated, challenging existing assumptions about its physiology. This living enigma opens a new chapter in ichthyology, offering an opportunity to explore the sea devil's ability to sense electromagnetic fields, a trait shared with sharks. The fish's poor vision and unique lure on its head make it an intriguing subject for understanding deep-sea adaptations. Number 6. Neapolis. Neapolis is a hidden Roman city lost for centuries but was discovered off the coast of Tunisia. Forget buried treasure. We're talking about streets, monuments, and 100 tanks used to produce a Roman delicacy. Hold on to your snorkels. This is a major discovery that confirms a nearly forgotten chapter of history. Submerged for 1,700 years, Neapolis's existence was nearly erased by a devastating tsunami in the 4th century AD, which also wreaked havoc on Alexandria and Crete. As historian Aimé Marcellin recorded the catastrophe, the city vanished beneath the waves. Why? Neapolis had taken the wrong side in the Third Punic War, siding with Carthage over Rome, leading to its obliteration from historical records. For years, a joint Tunisian-Italian archaeological mission hunted for traces of Neapolis. Finally, with ideal weather conditions this summer, divers in Nabil unearthed over 20 hectares of a remarkably well-preserved site. Mission leader Munir Fantar calls it a major discovery, validating Marcellin's theory. The sunken city boasts sophisticated streets and monuments reflecting wealth and an unexpected treasure trove. 100 tanks used to produce garum, a fish-based condiment beloved in ancient Rome. Neapolis, it turns out, was a major hub for garum and saltfish production, likely making its elite citizens wealthy from this culinary industry. Founded by the Phoenicians in the 9th century BC, Carthage's allegiance ultimately led to its downfall in the face of Roman supremacy. Number 5. China's Atlantis of the East. Beneath the serene waters of Qiandao Lake in Zhejiang Province, China lies a hidden gem frozen in time, the legendary city of Xicheng, a 600-year-old relic from China's imperial history. Known as the Lion City for its proximity to Wushu Mountain, Xicheng's origins are mysterious, with conflicting reports suggesting it was established during either the Han Dynasty or the Tang Dynasty. Regardless, its glory days were undoubtedly during the Ming and Qing dynasties. The city's awe-inspiring architecture was intentionally submerged in 1959 to make way for the Xinan hydroelectric dam, leaving it 40 meters below the lake's surface. Nearly 300,000 people were relocated, many with deep cultural ties to the city. Forgotten for decades, Xicheng was rediscovered in 2001 during a Chinese government expedition. A decade later, Chinese National Geography unveiled never-before-seen photos, rekindling interest in this aquatic time capsule. Subsequent expeditions provided images that allowed experts to reconstruct the city's vibrant past. Preserved by fresh water, low light exposure, and limited oxygen, Xicheng's remains are remarkably intact. Though not massive, measuring only half a square kilometer, it boasts 5 entrances, a rarity compared to other submerged cities. Stone statues of lions, dragons, and phoenixes, along with historical inscriptions dating back to 1777, offer a glimpse into its rich history. Today, Xicheng is accessible only to experienced divers due to safety concerns and the lack of a comprehensive map. Number 4. 13,000-year-old skeleton. The Yucatan Peninsula is home to some hidden caves, where a stunning discovery rewrote the narrative of the America's first inhabitants. A group of cave divers unearthed a 13,000-year-old skeleton, revealing an extraordinary chapter in human history. Published in the journal Science, genetic tests on the remarkably preserved remains belonging to a teenage girl named Naya have provided unprecedented insights into the origins of the New World's earliest people. This Ice Age relic, found alongside the bones of saber-toothed tigers, giant sloths, and other ancient creatures, was almost like a time capsule, preserving the environment and human life at the close of the Ice Age. The cave, named Hoyo Negro, served as an inescapable trap, capturing Naya's cranium and intact DNA. Entombed for millennia, she stood at a mere 1.47 meters tall, a teenager who likely met her fate while seeking fresh water in the dark passages of the cave. Discovered in 2007, Naya's perfect teeth and dark eye sockets gazed back at her modern-day uncovers, offering a glimpse into the distant past. Contrary to previous speculations, Naya's mitochondrial DNA links her to an Asian-derived genetic lineage shared exclusively by today's Native Americans. The findings challenge debates about the first Americans' origins, affirming that the hunter-gatherers who crossed the land bridge between Siberia and Alaska 26,000 to 18,000 years ago are indeed the ancestors of modern Native Americans. Number 3. Goblin Shark. In the abyssal depths of the ocean, where the sun's rays barely penetrate, lurks the mysterious goblin shark. This creature defies time and boggles the minds of marine researchers. Unearthed in 1898 by scientist Jordan, this fossil, Mitsukurina ostoni, belongs to a family lineage dating back a staggering 125 million years. Diving to depths of around 1,300 meters, these sharks embody an enigma that continues to captivate marine enthusiasts. With their long, slender bodies reaching up to 13 feet, goblin sharks are instantly recognizable thanks to their peculiar snouts resembling a pointed blade. The rostrum, armed with sensors, aids them in detecting prey in the ocean's profound darkness. Semi-translucent skin, tinged with pink due to visible blood vessels, gives them an otherworldly appearance, making them the unicorns of the deep. These elusive creatures, likened to underwater phantoms, are rarer than gold. There is scientific documentation of fewer than 50 goblin sharks, often appearing as bycatch in commercial fishing nets. Inhabiting the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans and the Gulf of Mexico, their breeding habits and lifespan remain a puzzle. Despite turning up sporadically in various locations, scientists are left guessing about their mysterious reproduction grounds and longevity. A recent discovery on Clisidi Beach of Anafi Island, credited to Giannis Papadakis, claimed to unveil a juvenile goblin shark in the Mediterranean. However, skepticism looms over this revelation. Jürgen Pollerspuck, an independent shark researcher, voiced doubts about the find, deeming it fishy. If proven genuine, this discovery could unravel significant information about these benthic behemoths' habitat and breeding habits, adding another layer to the mystique of the goblin shark. Number 2. 500-year-old Esmeralda. The Esmeralda, a Portuguese vessel captained by none other than the uncle of the legendary explorer Vasco da Gama, was lost in a storm in 1503. Just 5 years after da Gama's groundbreaking sea route to India, however, the Esmeralda surfaced once more, revealing relics that rewrite the narrative of early European maritime exploration. This archaeological revelation, led by the UK-based Blue Water Recoveries and teams from Bournemouth University and Oman's Ministry of Culture, unearthed a shipwreck and a treasure trove of artifacts. Among them, a rare coin stands as one of the world's scarcest, an indio forged in 1499 after da Gama's maiden voyage to India, providing a temporal anchor for the wreckage. The Esmeralda's sinking, just a decade after Columbus set sail in 1492, marks it as the earliest discovered ship from this era of European maritime exploration in Asia. Shattered in shallow waters off the Omani island of Al-Halaniya, the ship left scant remains. Still, its artifacts have surfaced from the sands, including stone cannonballs bearing the initials of the unfortunate Captain Vicente Sodre. Yet, The pinnacle find is a mysterious metal disc adorned with the Portuguese coat of arms and an armillary sphere, the emblem of the King of Portugal, believed to be a fragment of an astrolabe, a navigational marvel of its time. Number 1. Pirate Shipwreck. In 1708, during the War of Spanish Succession, the San Jose was no ordinary ship. It was a treasure-laden vessel part of Spain's fleet, carrying the riches of the New World to King Philip II of Spain. Laden with gold, silver, and emeralds, the ship met its tragic end in a fierce battle with British ships, claiming nearly 600 souls along with its precious cargo. The discovery of San Jose, hidden beneath the ocean's depths for over 300 years, was no small feat. It required the collaborative efforts of international teams, cutting-edge undersea exploration technology, and extensive research into historical records. As the wreckage came to light, so did a complex debate about ownership and cultural heritage. The Colombian government, historians, and maritime archaeologists engaged in discussions about the rights to this submerged treasure. The situation highlights the challenges faced in underwater archaeology, where the thrill of discovery clashes with ethical conservation considerations and respect for cultural heritage. And that concludes today's list of 15 strangest things found in the ocean by divers. If you enjoyed this video, liked it, and shared it with your friends, we've also arranged some others you will surely enjoy on your screen. So enjoy them until we see you in the next video.